Until about 20 years ago, internationalization of higher education was reserved for the more prestigious and most wealthy institutions, and for a small percentage of students belonging to an elite. Today, internationalization of higher education is involved in globalization. Internationalization has become a fundamental policy component of most higher education institutions and countries alike, so as to make higher education more responsive to the requirements and challenges related to the globalization of societies, economy, and labor markets. Economic, technological, and scientific trends are global, and higher education takes part in the creation of a sense of being global. Knight defined the internationalization of higher education a process of integrating an international, intercultural, and global dimension in the purpose, functions, or delivery of post-secondary education. The most traditional internationalization of higher education strategy is students' global mobility, also called study abroad programs. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development's data, students' international mobility increased significantly in the past few decades, rising from 2 million in 1999 to nearly 5 million in 2017. The outbound flows increased largely, especially for postgraduate degrees, such as master level, and not only from European countries and from the United States, but also from Asian countries, particularly from China and India. The major English-speaking destinations host the majority of mobile students, as English remains the global world's lingua franca. However, in the last decades, there was a general expansion of English-taught degree programs in many non-English-speaking countries, but the majority of students do not study abroad because traveling might imply costs which are not sustainable for all students. Universities can implement other forms of internationalization, so-called at-home internationalization of higher education strategy, which may involve the use of English as medium of instruction and technological implementation, such as this online course program or other online collaborative learning forms, such as the COIL projects. As national economies become more interconnected, the internationalization of higher education represents an opportunity for students to expand their knowledge of other societies and languages, and thus to improve their prospects in globalized sectors of the labor market, such as multinational corporations or research. The internationalization of higher education gives students the opportunities to expose and to encounter the others, the culture, and the cultural diversity. Offers educational contexts and programs for intercultural understanding and global skills development for all students, both domestic and international. Contributes to students' worthy and life-changing experiences and to the development of new students' generation having a cosmopolitan or global identity. Intercultural and global citizenship can be taught as disciplines or can be contents or learning outputs across disciplines. Some universities started to engage in strategic plans for incorporating intercultural education pedagogy for these social and sustainability-related skills developing for all students, both through study abroad programs and through engagement of all the faculty, regardless of the contents of their courses. In this second case, the development of these competencies should be set as a transversal learning outcome, integrated to all the faculty's subjects and endorsed with an intercultural pedagogy from all teachers' faculty. This means that all teachers adapt their course contents and their teaching methods, thus to consciously facilitate the development of these competencies, both targeting domestic and international students. To do that, teachers should be involved in the same process of the same competency development. And that's exactly what you are doing through this online course.